Hi, good evening again. This is your host, your guy himself, DLG Reppin. You know I'm here again, bringing you the fresh football content. And ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, hope you're all having a good evening. In fact, I hope you've had a good day. Well, here I am, bringing you more football content. 100% football. And what can I say here today other than hope you enjoyed your day. I've got two football contents to get through, and Thursday's gossip column. Now, Liverpool are unlikely to sign a centre-half according to Jurgen Klopp. Well, I'll tell you what, they did not sign a cover centre-half or some, they've got to sign a centre-half. If they can't get that one over the line, then if you're a Liverpool fan watching this channel, would that worry you that you've not signed cover for the heart of your defence, your back four? Leave your opinion and your views in my comment section below, Liverpool fans, if you want to have a chat about this. I'm going to read what Jurgen Klopp has said here, and here we go. It's the head title here on the BBC Interactive. Liverpool unlikely to sign a centre-back. Jurgen Klopp said it is unlikely Liverpool will sign a centre-back in January because of the economic issues arising from COVID-19 pandemic. Well, Mr. Klopp, with the greatest respect to you, I know exactly what you've accomplished and what you've achieved. You've won big trophies, but this is going to be a challenge of you retaining the Premier League title. You're going to need some cover at the back, because I don't know if Henderson and Fabinho as a centre-half pairing cut it for the next. Well, we could be wrong. We could be proven wrong. The next 10 games with Henderson and Fabinho as your centre-half pairing, it would worry me. I think it would be worrying in that sense. I think you need a complete proven centre-half. I know there's a pandemic going on, but surely if their smaller clubs are going to be showing ambition, if the less superior clubs in the Premier League, unfancied one, are showing ambition in the transfer window of this month, then Jurgen Klopp, you have to show ambition for yourself, but you have to get the board to help you as much as they can, to bring in at least that one centre half. And I know Matip has had his injuries, Lovren has gone, Van Dijk and Gomez are on long-term injuries, and you're literally left without a centre-half. I just don't get that. I really don't get that. However, Liverpool fans, leave your views in your in my comment section below on why you are unlikely to sign that centre half. Right, reading on defenders, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez are out long term, and Joel Matip has endured several injuries since joining in 2016. Oh, what a shame. Poor guy. Feel sorry for him here. I do feel sorry for him. These things occur. It's part of being a professional footballer, even a modern day one. The Reds manager said there might be some clubs with no financial problems, but this club was and always will be, with these owners, very responsible with the things we do. Well, yeah, they've got to balance the books, I suppose, and it's not all spreadsheet and paperwork, etc. But You know, certain clubs have a limit, and Liverpool have to be sensible here. And I know they're very sensible. They're going to remain sensible. They're not going to break the bank to get a centre half in at such difficult times in this month's January transfer windows. It's more likely to be a loan. Liverpool at least could get a loan. They could probably loan 2 centre halves to help them cover for the injured and stricken Gomez and Van Dijk, who are their number 1 and 2 respectively. Moving on, Manchester United have completed the signing of Diallo, and have signed him for about 90 million. I'm going to read the head title properly here. Man United complete winger Diallo's move. Manchester United have finalised the 90 million signing of Ivory Coast winger Ahmed Diallo from Italian side Atalanta. The deal for the 18-year-old includes a further 18.2 million in add-ons, and he has signed a contract until June 2025. This seems like a long-term project, if you ask me. Don't know too much about him. Can't say I've ever seen him kick a ball. So, if there's any Man United fans or any football fans for that matter, you're more than welcome to comment on my channel, use my comment section, and give me your opinions and your thoughts on this guy. 18, 19 years of age, I believe. With the option of an extra year. United agreed a deal to sign Diallo in October. Wow. So all was done behind the scenes, and not many people know about it. I never knew this was happening. But, you know, fair play to Manchester United. They've got themselves a winger, and he's obviously been around the club, all discreet, of course, and yeah, he's obviously been around the club, looked around the training ground facilities, the football, yeah, and includes going on to the club, it's to the stadium itself, and the history, the legends of yesteryears, etc. That was so appealing to him. He's obviously going to sign on that dotted line. I bet you he couldn't wait to sign on that dotted line. We are talking about Manchester United, one of the 2 clubs that I love to hate, and other than those ones down the road from the Emirates. But their success, it's not just the success of things that make Man United a powerhouse of world football. They're, an institute. Globally, an institute, and there's nothing taken away. There's nothing that anyone could do to take it away from them. However, Man United fans will be welcoming Diallo, and if he performs as well as he can, then gets himself into the first team. He will start games on a regular basis and for 90 minutes, and who knows? Who knows? He's there till June 2025. That's the bottom line. Having watched him myself, I believe he is one of the most exciting young prospects in the game, said Old Trafford boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who will come under some pressure to deliver the goods. And I don't mean stringing wins after wins together, I mean trophies. Manchester United are about trophies, and we all saw, or some of us, or most people around the world saw Manchester City outclass Manchester United, and Solskjaer's come out and said that Manchester United were not good enough. I would ask for the most hardened, stubborn, but obviously realistic Man United fans who are honest enough to come out to my channel and say how it is about United. Were they good enough? Come out and tell the truth. You know what you saw. Don't just beat around the bush and expect to hear what you want to hear. Just come out and say it how it is. That's with you, Man United fans. Anyway, moving on to the gossip column. There it is, Thursday's gossip column here. Barcelona president candidate Augusti Benedito says he does not think Lionel Messi will extend his current deal, which ends in June 2021. No, 5 months. Man City believe they are at the front of the queue to get Messi if the Argentina striker leaves Barcelona this summer, written by someone in the Daily Telegraph. And the Barcelona presidential candidate, Augusti Benedito, has been speaking to someone on goal, or someone in goal got some information, and who knows, must have mixed up his words, twisted it, just to get some sort of commission. Right, Aston Villa plan to turn down bids for midfielder Jack Grealish during the January transfer window. Well, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere this month. He is going to be a Villa player to the end of the season. I think we'll see come the end of the season. We'll gather whether Jack Grealish feels happy to stay at Villa or he decides on his future from there on. Yeah. And according to the Mail, Villa plan to turn down bids for midfielder Jack Grealish during the January transfer window, despite renewed interest from leading clubs in the 25-year-old England international. And I've got Everton are expecting to receive offers from Moise Kean from Paris Saint-Germain, where the Italy forward is currently unknown, but the Toffees are in no rush to decide on his future. Yeah, that's going to be someone covering that from the Liverpool Echo. And according to DHA, I don't know who they are, they say Arsenal's German midfielder Mesut Ozil has agreed a 3.5-year deal with Turkish side Fenerbahce. Well, I had a feeling, Fenerbahce will have a massive say in getting his signature on the line, so we'll see how that pans out. Ozil's future will be resolved soon, says his agent, but the World Cup winner's priority is to stay at Arsenal until his contract runs out in the summer. I don't think he's going to be staying beyond the summer. If it's all pans out right, Arsenal will get their wish, and he'll depart from Arsenal, and he'll get his wish and join Fenerbahce in a 3.5-year deal. God knows what his wage is going to be like, but that won't be our problem because it's a permanent deal, and I couldn't care less what Ozil gets in the week, in the month, because from this side, I would like to earn a lot more than what I'm getting at my current workplace, and that's the truth. Tottenham are confident South Korea forward Heung-min Son will sign a contract extension that will keep him at the club past 2023 when his current deal ends. Well, I honestly think it depends on the end of the season, where Tottenham finish in the league, and how well Tottenham do in cup competitions, and that we know Tottenham are not the best at cup competitions. Yes, they got a big final against Man City where they will go in as underdogs. I think, you know what, Tottenham fans, come the 25th of April, are you underdogs in your cup final v Man City? Be honest and come onto my channel and just be honest. I don't do this biased bollocks. It don't justify your IQs when you're just doing biased bollocks. I do the truth, and then nothing but the fucking truth. Now be honest. Right. West Brom are in advanced talks to sign Scottish winger Robert Snodgrass from West Ham. Wow. If that's true and Sky Sports News are covering this, I intend to lean towards what's been said there, West Brom fans, you may be watching, you may not be watching, but does Robert Snodgrass deserves a contract with you guys, and is he worth? Oh, is he worth the gamble? You know, do you think he'll add something into your team? Come back at me in my comment section below. Yes, I've read on Sky Sports News, and Go have got this covered firsthand, I believe. Well, maybe Sky Sports News have confirmed it, the concrete truth, and that's Sebastian Haller has agreed a 20 million move to Ajax, and that's good business for West Ham, I think. Or West Ham fans, am I getting the wrong end of the stick? Did you sign him for? Hang on, did you sign him for more than 20 million? If you did, then let me know. Let me read a couple more. Or just a couple more. In fact, I'm going to read one more, and that's That's Atletico Madrid boss Diego Simeone has hinted he may not still be in charge next season after he sides shock Copa del Rey defeat to third-tier side Cornella. Wow, I'll tell you what, that appeals to me. I'll tell you this now. I don't know. I don't really want to throw the spanner in the works, but I'll tell you, this manager, Diego Simeone, he's the last and only manager to win the Premier La Liga by stopping Real Madrid and Barcelona. Now, this guy has got my utmost respect and love in abundance, and I'd love to see this man at the Emirates. No nonsense, no yes man, militant man. This is the manager that I would love to see at the Emirates. In an ideal world, I'm not for 1 second suggesting that I want Mikel Arteta out, but he is the dream of all management for me. I don't give a fuck about our style of play under him, our football, our approach to games. He is attention to details. If he's up against a big club, a big side in the league game, home or away to Chelsea, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, he will draw up a plan with the players that he has to work with and decide this is the way we're going to play if we are going to win, because he knows how to win. Alright, 2 Champions League finals, but then again, that's more than what we've done in 17 years. He's had 2 Champions League final, and he lost both of them to Real Madrid. Maybe the first or the second one, I think he should have won one of them. He would have deserved it. Alright, but he didn't win it. I know he didn't win it, but he's a man who knows the way to a Champions League final, and I would love to see that guy hold that sort of trophy amongst his head, above his head, because he's a guy that deserves a Champions League winner's medal around his neck as a football manager. He is the ultimate complete football manager. Believe me when I say those words. And I would love to see him at I'd love to see him at Arsenal. I doubt that will ever happen, but you know what? Mikel Arteta's doing a decent enough job, more than a decent enough job with Arsenal. And recently, he's switched it to a 4-2-3-1, 9 points in the league. Can't complain. And if he keeps it up, then who knows how long Mikel Arteta would deserve to be rewarded for keeping his job. As long as he can keep his job, he's got to get the results right. And he's delivered an FA Cup. That's a start. Now let's see what else he can deliver. because if he doesn't meet the criteria and the fans really do turn on him again, the reality is the pressure will be off and he will be forced to resign, or the board make a decision for him. That's the way I'm going to drop it, as nicely as possible. However, he is doing more than a decent enough job. But Diego Simeone stating that he may not be at the job as Atletico Madrid manager for much long. I tell you what, the big vultures will be flying around looking to pounce on him. I wish that was us, but never mind. Anyway, enough about my management idol, and I'm going to end this video and say good night to you guys. It's a late one, and if you're already in bed, do rest well. Otherwise, I would like to say anything that you've heard me say in the comment section about your team, about what I've spoken about, if you're West Ham or Liverpool or Man United, Tottenham, Arsenal, it don't matter what team you support. If I've spoken some words about your team, then it's all love as a football fan. Other than that, leave it in the comment section below, your thoughts and your opinions. Smash my thumbs up like button abundantly. And speaking of abundantly, I would like you to please help me to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. And that's myself and I only, DLG Reppin. And DLG is obviously Dele London Gooner, for those of you that don't know. And Reppin spelled Romeo Echo Papa Papa Indigo November. Please help me to subscribe to my channel, and let's keep this channel growing as big as possible. And I'll do the very utmost to bring you the latest football content, as well as my Arsenal review and previews, and my own daily transfer window, well, my own daily transfer talk while the window's open to the 1st of February. Otherwise, have a good night, and peace again, love again, and bless again. You know what I'm going to say? Be nice. Alright. Whoops.